What's going on, you guys? It's your boy DMC Sports back at again with another video. Lightning dropped this one 3-2, and this game was really the Lightning could not find their rhythm. They were just disjoint. Their passing was horrible. Let's just jump in the game. So, in the first quarter, Montreal scores. Um, it was kind of defensive mistake that the Lightning made, and it's been known for these past couple games, and just tired of it. And Montreal scored again in the first quarter. They scored 2 goals in the first quarter, and really the Lightning couldn't find their skates. They were overpassing pucks. Just couldn't even find a groove. Like, they were off balanced. Um, they were getting forechecked by Montreal. Montreal was just, they wanted it more this game. And the Lightning couldn't get a shot on goal half the game. Like, we're getting a shot. We was getting outshot, I think 4-0, 5-0 throughout the whole period. It was just the Lightning was just, they just couldn't find a rhythm in the first quarter, and then the second quarter starts. The Lightning jump on a power play. It was Stamkos. It was Stamkos, Sergachev to Point. Point connects with the no. It was Sergachev to Stamkos to Point. Point with a wonderful one timer. Scores his 44th goal in the season. He's been playing really good, and I love how he plays, because he's a game changer when he's on the ice. He flies down the ice, and we're gonna need him in the playoffs. But you can see that the Lightning tried to in the second quarter try to play a little more physical, forecheck, win their battles more, and they were doing it. They were doing it. They were the Lightning had more puck possession, and they were getting shots on goal. And then when the quarter was about to end, Montreal scored. So I felt like that that just took that just took a that just took the breath out of the team. And it's like we get on the board and they score. So it's just like last game when who did we verse? Just like last game when we went up against the Devils. We scored, and then 12 seconds later, the Devils scored. That just knocks the breath right out of you. It's like a sucker punch. But I feel like the Lightning found their skates. Their forechecking ability was wonderful. They were skating good. They were passing good, and the quarter ended. The period ended. So let's jump into the third period. The Lightning, Montreal was just playing keep away from the Lightning, and just closing out the game. That's what they were doing the whole game. They were forechecking us. They were getting to the puck faster than us. We were overpassing again. Tonight's game is just a weird game where we were off balance, and just wasn't our game. Just wasn't our game at all. Vasi, I think, has I don't know, but he has a good record against Montreal, and I feel like Vasi had a all right game. He didn't have too many shots on goal, if that's what I'm trying to say. He had a lot of shots on goal, but you really didn't see the vintage Vassy. Like you really didn't see the the Vassy that we normally see because he really wasn't making spectacular saves because it just like the game was just crazy and both teams were playing horrible, but the Lightning were just off balance. They weren't skating good, um, but they had chances at the net. But um, we had chances at the last period, but really, that goalie that Montreal had, he was 13-14. His record is his record is bad, but his save percentage is 904. So it's like I feel like we got goalied, but then again we played bad. But um, never underestimate this Lightning team. I know they can bounce back and um, find their rhythm again. Because these past two games we lost. We lost because poor execution. Um, I'm not gonna say lack of defense, just overpassing, not passing to the right person. Um, committing, you got three guys committing to one guy on breakaways. Lightning not paying attention to guys that are going around our defense. Like there's plenty of times where, like the Montreal game, where the Lightning is committed to this. They committed to that one dude, and that dude just made a pass across the ice, and he scored. It just like stuff like that. Like at the end of the season, we shouldn't be seeing that. I'm not saying the Lightning should be playing perfect, but we shouldn't be making mistakes like this at the end of the season. Um, we should be like, how do I say, we should be like fixing stuff, like not like fixing stuff because I can't say that too. We should be like putting the icing on the cake, like fixing our mistakes so we can go inside the postseason and be dominant like the Lightning are. And I feel like we are. We just gotta not make these mental mistakes and not have these laps that we're going to. Like every game feels like a emotional roller coaster. You don't know what kind of Lightning we're gonna have on the ice, and not trying to sound like a broken record or not trying to be negative, but I feel like the Lightning need to step it up because you're gonna be going against a Montreal. No, I'm sorry, a Maple Leafs team that is dominant, and the Maple Leafs is having. They're not having the best games too, so hopefully that's good for the Lightning, but I want to go against a good Maple Leafs team that not going to make those mistakes if I can see where the Lightning is at. So we have one game against the Maple Leafs before the playoffs, so I just want the Lightning to let the Maple Leafs know that um, we're in town, we're going to beat you again, and we're dominant. I mean, we need the Cooches, we need the Stamkos, we need the Braden Points to step up. We need the third and fourth line to step up like they have. We just need this team to step up and just come together and play as one, And I really feel like the Lightning can and they will do, because let's say it, boys, we got like 12, 13 more games left, I'm thinking. Sorry if I'm wrong. But we got 3 more games. Um, we got the Senators. Well, we got the Senators next on Thursday. We got Boston, and we got the Hurricanes. We got a tough schedule. The Senators is a hard team. They're not easy to beat. They just had a tough game with Boston. The Senators are a feisty team that you need to look out for. So the Lightning need to come in there. Just turn the page. Just come in there, play your game. Don't do extra stuff. Don't turn the puck over because the Senators look at that. If you turn the puck over, they're scoring. They have a bunch of breakaways. The Boston Bruins reversed them Saturday at 1 o'clock. We can go into this game beating the best team in the league right now. The Hurricanes on Tuesday. We play them in Carolina. We can go in there again. They're the second best team in the league, I think. Just go in there. If we beat them, it's like it'll be like we're ready for the playoffs. I mean, I'm not saying we're not ready for the playoffs, but it's like we need to have a standard coming in. The Lightning need to have a standard coming into these games, just fixing stuff. And it's scary in a way how we have to say this almost at the end of the season. The Lightning still have to fix stuff. These mistakes should already be fixed. I mean, we're not going to go into games and win every game, but the Lightning just have these mistakes where they're going inside these games and they can't pass. They're overpassing. They wait until the other team scores. We can't do that. We have to try to score first. We have to don't just fill the other team out and let them score first, because you see what happens. You see what happens inside the. You see what happens when we You see what happens when we played You see what happens when we played the Devils. It's like we played the Devils 2 times and y'all can't. I mean, I'm not saying the Devils are horrible and the Devils needed to win that game because they're on a 3-game losing streak, but we know how the Devils play, and the Devils were taking advantage of our overpassing, our mental lap mistakes that we've been making throughout this whole year. And it needs to be fixed, because going inside these playoffs against these Maple Leafs, they will take advantage of the mistakes, and you don't want that to happen. So there's no panic. I'm sure inside the locker room, these boys are professional hockey players. These boys been here. The Lightning goes through that. The Lightning goes through this time a month, if you look at the past 2 years. So I wouldn't hit the panic button. They got it. Just lost. Just turn the page tonight. Act like it never happened, and just go in there, play the Senators, and just dominate the game. And that's all you can really do. Sergachev is having a really Sergachev's been playing really good. Chernak, the defense has been good. Chernak, the defense been good. Ian Cole been playing good. And when you need them to step up, they step up. But again, just like Radish, he made a mistake. He tried to clear the puck. Passed it to the Montreal dude, and they scored. Like, this stuff you can't do. But I'm sure as the games go on, he will fix his mistakes, and this Lightning team will be good. So we're going to be playing the Senators, so hopefully we just go in there and just win the games and win against Boston. tomorrow I'll be posting a video about the Lightning and what do we need to do going into the game against the Senators and also against the Boston Bruins. So if you guys like the video, like and subscribe, comment if you guys have any questions, or just tell me how you feel about this game and I will answer your comments. Thank you guys. Sorry I haven't been posting. I've just been really busy at work, and this week I've been really busy. So no, if you just guys like the video, like and subscribe and comment. All right, thank you guys. Always, forever, and go Bolts.